Hi, how is everyone tonight? I'm going to go ahead and get started. If anyone ends up joining in at any time, you'll be able to see that on the screen, but that's no problem. We're just going to go ahead and get started, and then I'll post a recording of this, and people can listen at their own convenience. So good evening. Thank you for joining us. My name is Natasha Phillips. I'm an independent consultant, district manager with Arbonne. I'm very excited to share my story about this company, why I love this company, and some special things that Arbonne has to offer that makes it unique. So that's what we're going to go through and go ahead and do. If you have any questions about anything I've said, please list them in the comments below. And there are no silly questions. So please, if you don't understand something or you're curious, just ask, and I will do my best to answer in a way that makes sense. So anyway, as I said, my name is Natasha Phillips. I have been a consultant, an active consultant with Arbonne now for a little over a year. Very excited. This has allowed me to stay home with my children. It has provided an extra stream of income. Before that, I was a general manager of a microbrewery. My background's in landscape design, and honestly, I have always been a hard worker. I've never been afraid of hard work. I was a single mom for many years and did what I had to do to make ends meet. So that, there were times in my life that I worked more than one job. And my husband and I got married about 7 years ago, almost 7 years ago. And about 4 years ago, made the decision that I was going to stay home with the two youngest. And that was quite an adjustment. Let me just put it like that. So often we look at stay-at-home moms and think that, we would love to do that. And coming from the background of working, it was very difficult for me to adjust to staying home. But I did, slowly but surely, and Arbonne has been a huge help in that. Part of that is just being able to contribute financially, but also having something that's my own that I can concentrate on. And maybe that speaks to you. Maybe you're looking for extra income. So as I am talking, maybe something will strike a chord with you where you'll be like, maybe this is something for me. I'd love to chat with you more about that. I'm very excited about this company. I'm very passionate about it. It's a global company. We are growing leaps and bounds. My team is growing, and that's a very exciting thing. So I'm just I've used the products for 10 years. I'm very sold on them, and we're going to get into why I'm sold on them, especially when it comes to the health and wellness of my family. So yeah, let's get started. I'll get off my soapbox and just tell you a little bit more as we go along. So anyway, Arbonne was established in 1980. I'm sorry, I'm holding my computer on my lap, so if it jiggles. It was established in 1980. I am looking at notes, so yes, I have been doing this over a year, and yes, I still like to look at my notes just to make sure I have everything. But how many of you have heard of Arbonne before today? I mean, maybe you have heard of the name, but really understanding what it is. Not many have, or not many have tried. They hear like, oh yeah, that skincare company. Well, we're so much more than skincare, so I'm very excited to share that with you. So our products are formulated in Switzerland, but made here in the United States. And this is huge for me. I was just talking to my husband how I am getting to where I want to support only products or utensils or clothing that is made here in the United States. That's a big thing for me. Not because I don't feel for other countries. I've traveled, I've been abroad. I lived in a third world country for over 6 months and really enjoyed my time there and worked in an orphanage. So I have a heart for that, but I also have a heart for the economics of this country. And I love that Arbonne's products are made here in the United States for those of us that are here in the United States. So it's great. It's a great thing. Europe has a lot higher standards than we do here in the United States with skincare and cosmetic products. So all of our products are pure, safe, beneficial. The European standard bans over 1,500 chemicals or maybe it's 1,400 chemicals from their cosmetic and skincare products. Here in the United States, although the number is growing, we still only ban between 15 and 20. So not a lot of regulation goes into that. So that's kind of a scary thing when you start to think about it. Arbonne is a network marketing company. You know, honestly, I've been using Arbonne for 10 years, but I didn't really know what that was. And the more that I understand what network marketing is, the more I fall in love with this company. So we've got somebody joining us. Hi, got started. So anyway, the more I realize it's just a smart way to do business, this network marketing business model. A lot of people have an idea that it's a lot about selling things, but it's, you know, we'll get into what makes that different. So what exactly is network marketing? Well, in like a traditional retail setting, the products go from step to step to step to step in the warehouse, go from the manufacturer to the warehouse to, you know, the store or chain that is going to sell it to their warehouse, and then to the shelves, and it gets marked up along the way. And also there's so much that is put into advertisement. You think about, you know, the Halle Berry, or you think about Ellen DeGeneres with CoverGirl. They pay so much for that. Well, with Arbonne, I am the advertisement for Arbonne. I am the advertisement for our products. So we don't have the markup going in from step to step to step, because in network marketing, it goes from the manufacturer to the wholesaler to the warehouse, which is Arbonne's, you know, Arbonne has her warehouse, then to you as a consumer. You're able to shop and it comes straight to your door, or it can come to me and then I deliver it, whatever is easiest for you. So we don't have these markups, and also we're not paying these exorbitant amounts for advertising. So we're able to put that money back into research and development of our products. We're able to put it back into the company, and we're able to really focus on providing quality products. And also the money that we're saving is going to pay the consultants. So that's pretty, you know, it's a really cool business model. There's a lot of people that endorse, Warren Buffett endorses network marketing. Robert Kiyosaki, he's the book of the, I forget the name of the book, Millionaire Dad or something like that. So right now, the other thing about network marketing is you can build your network in other countries. So with Arbonne, we're not a completely global, we're a global company, we're going global, but the countries we're in are here in the United States, we're in Canada, we're in the UK, we're in Poland, we're in Australia, and we're getting ready to go into Taiwan. So it's very exciting because we're on the very edge of global expansion. So what makes Arbonne different? What sets us apart? Because there's a lot of network marketing companies out there. There's a lot of skincare companies out there. There's a lot of nutrition companies out there. So why is Arbonne different? So consumers are starting to be more educated with the products that they are eating, putting in their body, putting on their skin. And, you know, as that trend is growing, companies, you're finding, are realizing that they need to be more careful with what they have in their products. Arbonne has always been this way. We will always be this way. This is not a trend thing for us. This is the way we have been for 35 years. We came to the United States in 1980. We started formulating our products before that in Switzerland around 1977, 1978. So the before was a real popular thing to do. We were doing it, which is super exciting. So we are a botanically based company. We use plant ingredients in our formulations. We go by the philosophy of, which I had mentioned earlier, pure, safe, and beneficial. As I have said, we've done that since 1980, and we will continue to do so. We do not compromise our products for the trends. We have always been this way. So we're pH correct. Our skin pH balance, a lot of times with plants, we think of pH balance, but we don't think of that for our skin. Our skin's pH is between a 5.5 and a 6.5. So a lot of times what happens is we're using products on our skin that ends up stripping our skin of its natural pH balance, which leads to breakouts, red spots, age spots, dryness. It can even cause over oily skin. So our skin has a natural acid mantle that protects against bacteria, and we don't want to disrupt it. So what our products do is they rebalance your pH levels of your skin, and they restore that pH balance so that it is maintained all the way through. And your skin is able to be vibrant the way that it is intended to be, and have the very best care that it's supposed to have for it. So we're hypoallergenic. This is one of my favorite things about Arbonne. Arbonne's products are formulated without the use of certain ingredients that are frequently known to cause allergic reactions. We don't use any harsh chemicals either, so that's really great. So, in this world, there's so many people that are allergic to things that knowing that we're hypoallergenic is, to me, a huge, huge asset. We're dermatologist tested. This means that before the products have been tested, before we release them, they've been tested for irritation under the eye of a dermatologist before the products are released into the market. We've also never been tested on animals. And whatever your stance on this is fine. We live in Missouri, and a lot of people around here hunt, my family included, for a way of sustenance. But that doesn't mean that I agree with cruelty to animals. Do I like mice? No. That's been an argument that people have brought up. Well, are you an advocate for mice and rats? No, I don't like them. But that doesn't mean that I think that I don't. So that doesn't mean that I think that they should be harmed. And also, if you're having to test it on an animal before it's going on your skin, what might be in it? That really scares me, that we have to test these products. If an animal is having to try it before it's safe for us to try, tells me right there that I might not be wanting to use it. So our products have never been tested on animals. Our products are tested at independent laboratories on voluntary human panels. This is important because a lot of times you have paid panels from companies like this where they will pay individuals to give them feedback. Ours are not paid. Ours are completely independent. We do not do paid studies on our products. So we also formulate our products without any animal products or byproducts. This is huge. How many of you heard of rendering plants? Okay, go look it up. If you have a faint stomach, do not look it up. But, in short term, they're using the animal fats in our everyday household skincare, cosmetic products. So if you're curious as to what a rendering plant is, go look it up. So anyway, we're also formulated without olive oil. Listen to me. It says mineral oil. Formulated without mineral oil. This was a pretty eye-opener for me because you see mineral oil, a lot of people use mineral oil. It's not a mineral. When you think of mineral, you think of something natural, you think of something safe. So this was kind of something that 10 years ago when this was shown to me, what mineral oil does to your skin, really was an eye-opener for me. Mineral oil is the #1 used ingredient in American skincare. It's a byproduct of crude oil, and the mineral oil molecule kind of goes together. Is it's big enough that it cannot. It's occlusive, which means that it cannot penetrate the skin because its molecules are larger than our pores. Kind of nice, and in ways that sounds like a good thing, right? That it's not actually going into our skin. But what happens is the products that have mineral oil in them just sit on the skin surface, and they actually inhibit the skin surface to absorb, or your skin's ability to absorb oxygen and also release toxins, which speeds up the aging process. Nothing good can come in, nothing bad can get out. So it's getting absorbed, the toxins are getting absorbed into the deep layers of the skin. The oxygen isn't going into our skin that our skin needs for vitality. Our skin is an organ, and a lot of times we forget that. So when you go to wash your hands, wash your face, wash these things away, you wash away the mineral oil that is just setting on the surface of your skin, and it leaves your skin feeling ultra dry. Okay? Mineral oil is also banned in several countries in Europe. So that's another reason we don't use it, because it's banned, and it's banned in other countries other than just Europe too. So that's a huge red flag for me. We don't have any dyes or chemical fragrances in our products. We also don't have parabens. Parabens you're going to see are a preservative that's linked to breast cancer. We don't use any parabens in our products. And we also do not have any lanolin or collagen in our products. They are both animal byproducts, so we don't have any of that. We're vegan certified, we're gluten-free. So, you know, you just have to be very careful, and Arbonne has kind of opened up my eyes to what we have to offer compared to what other companies have. And I'm not saying there are not other good companies out there. I think that there are, but I think we just need to be more educated. And Arbonne is a company that worked for me. It's what I found that I trusted. We have a medical advisory board that has many doctors, nurses, people leading the medical field. The Mayo Clinic, we have a doctor from the Mayo Clinic serving there. We have a doctor from UCLA. We have licensed dermatologists, pediatricians, and so on. So I know that this medical advisory board is watching so closely to what we have that I don't personally have to worry about what I'm putting on my skin. So an interesting fact about aging, and let's face it, my son, who's 13, he'll be 14 in a couple weeks. So yesterday, he comes to me and tells me that he's interested in starting his Arbonne business when he's 18. No prompting from me. I have 3 boys. It's not like I would love for them to do the business, but it's not like I am focusing them on that right now. But he comes to me and says that he's excited to start his Arbonne business when he's 18 because he's very into all the nutrition products, which we'll get into in a little bit. But he's very into the nutrition and the sports products and the workout products that we have. So he wanted to start his business when he's 18. So he's going through and he's asking different questions about what Arbonne has. Now he uses Arbonne. We use Arbonne in this house. It's all we use: shampoo, conditioner, face wash. Like I said, all of our nutrition products. If you go through our house, it's all Arbonne. So he's familiar with there being different products. So I say something about anti-aging, and his ears perk up. Now, this is a 13-year-old boy. His ears perk up. He says, I bet that is the #1 seller for Arbonne is anti-aging. He goes, I know so many people who are so concerned about looking old. Okay, this is coming from a 13-year-old perspective, and that is so true. So this anti-aging product, which, I mean, I can tell myself that I don't really want to look old. I mean, that I don't mind aging. It's kind of a lie. I mean, I do still want to look good. So I do want to use anti-aging products, and I love the way ours work. So an interesting fact about aging is that the natural aging process is only responsible for 10% of the damage to our skin. The care we give our skin is responsible for the other 90% of damage to our skin. So if we're using products that are not safe, we're damaging and accelerating the aging process of our skin. So 2 important contributors to the health of our skin are the sun and the skincare products that we use. They both greatly affect the way our skin looks. And every day we don't wash our skin and protect our skin and use healthy products, we age. That's just the basis of it. I took a side-by-side of myself 3 years ago and today, and I look younger today than I did 3 years ago. So that's kind of interesting. So anyway, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit in my presentation because a lot of these products, since this is online, A lot of these products, information about these products, I've posted in the Facebook page, and if you are interested in a specific line, I would love to share that with you. I will be posting a link for you all to go and look online. I've had a little bit of trouble with my computer, so I apologize about that. We have a lot of different lines that might serve your needs. We have anti-aging, we have regular skincare, we have skincare for oily. If you have somebody that has acne-prone skin, we have an acne line. If you have very, very, very sensitive skin, we have a line for that. We have baby line, and so on. So you can really go a lot of different directions with the skincare products. So a couple of my other favorites that I just wanted to share was our protein shakes. Our protein shakes are huge. It's kind of crazy how fast the industry is growing with the health and wellness. It's just projected to grow by 300, 400% every year for the next 5 years. And this is worldwide. This isn't necessarily with Arbonne. This is the health and wellness industry. So our vegan protein shakes are a huge product of ours. We came out with these I want to say about 7 years ago or so. Before that, we were mostly skincare. And then we branched into the nutrition line because we saw a market for it. And what we want to do is provide products that the whole family can use and that you can shop in your own store for. And so we realized that we needed to have more than skincare, basically. And so we came out with our nutrition line. Our vegan protein shakes are a staple in my house. All of us drink them. We have them for breakfast, we have them for snacks, we have them for after workouts. Just kind of depends on what our schedule is. When I say all of us, I do not include my husband in that. He pretty much won't do anything healthy. But the rest of us, my 13-year-old, my 5-year-old, my 3-year-old, and myself, all drink the protein shake. So it has 20 grams of vegan protein. It's a combination of pea, rice, and cranberry proteins. It's a yellow pea and brown rice, along with vitamins and minerals. The reason that blend is so important is because when you're a vegan, you have to be careful about getting a full amino acid profile. And we can really talk further in that, or I can get you some information on that if that's something that you want to know about. But those 3 proteins blended together gives you a full amino acid profile. That's why that's so important. So it comes in both chocolate and vanilla. Tastes great, especially when made into like a meal replacement shake. When you mix it with like fruits and even peanut butter or flaxseed, you can add whatever you want to it. Most of the time I just drink mine with almond milk. That's how my sons drink them also. But there's no gluten in them, so they're gluten-free. There's no soy, which soy is an estrogen-forming plant, so it can change the estrogen levels of your body. For men especially, and myself having 3 boys, keeping them away from soy was something that was important to me. And, not everyone has the same reaction to soy, but I want to provide the most clear, safe option I can, which was going soy-free. We're also no dairy. We're dairy-free. This is important because so many people have an allergy to dairy. Myself, I'm lactose intolerant. I can't process dairy. So this was something that was huge. I just, for my whole family, those 3 things were big. We're not gluten intolerant, but I do try to watch our gluten levels. So that's why that speaks to me. Another real popular item, and this is one of Christina's favorites, I know, is our fizz sticks. It's, it replaces soda and caffeine for a lot of people. I'm not a soda drinker. I'm a huge water drinker. I drink about 1 gallon of water a day, just plain water, nothing in it. I love water, but I like having just that little extra boost at times. I was a coffee addict, and I'm off coffee. I can have a cup here or there, and that's it. So it's a natural energy drink. So many of the energy drinks out there are not healthy for us. They're not safe. I don't worry about my 13-year-old having these drinks. It tastes awesome, and I feel like I could just keep going when I have a fizz stick. It's a convenient blend. This is where your energy comes from, of green tea leaf extract, which provides energy, B6 and B12, and that gives your immunity system a boost. So it's not just an energy it's not just like a natural energy drink. You're also boosting your what was the word? Immune system, which especially in the wintertime is a huge thing. So there's only 10 calories and it's sweetened with stevia, and it just provides a boost in your metabolism as well. So those are a couple of my other favorite items. I'm a big proponent of the entire sports line. I love our entire nutrition line, which I'm going to get into because I'm going to show you a form here. So there's, to wrap things up, there's 4 ways to win with Arbonne. And those ways, I just love this system. So we don't stock an inventory. First of all, I don't stock an inventory. Occasionally I have extra items on hand because I might order extra items for my family, and then I have them if somebody calls me for them. But I like that I don't have to have an overhead or money wrapped up into products sitting on a shelf. So you get fresh products. They're delivered to your doorstep whenever you want, unless you happen to be around or I happen to be coming your direction and can get them to you and have them in stock. But most of the time, unless it's Fizz Sticks, that doesn't usually happen. From a business perspective, this is brilliant because you can go to sleep and you wake up, someone has placed a reorder. And we're going to get into what that reorder is. So if you're interested in the business at all, this is what makes it very exciting. I check my stats, and there are so many times where I get up in the morning, or I might look on a Monday and I go back and look on Thursday, and what I am getting paid on has just grown. And I haven't done anything. It's because my clients are going on and ordering themselves. So we do 2 things in Arbonne. We teach people to redirect their spending. You're already buying the products Arbonne has. You're already buying shampoo. You're already buying conditioner. You're probably buying a face wash. You're probably buying mascara or a protein shake, and so on. The list goes on. And we're not just a company for females, company for men. If your guy shaves, we have shaving gel. A lot of guys are into the nutrition products or the workout products that we have. So we teach people to redirect their spending that they're already spending into a pure, safe, and beneficial line. It lasts longer because we don't have the fillers, maybe a little bit more expensive in the beginning, but overall it ends up being cheaper because you're using less of it and it goes further. And it's safe. So we teach and train others to do what we do. So it's not like we're selling. We're not meeting a quota every month. We're not, it's a very exciting business model. So there are 4 ways to win with Arbonne. The first is to be a client. As a client, you can buy products at retail prices. Just go online, you order. It's the price listed in the catalog or online. I will take excellent care of you as a consultant, and I promise to provide you with any service in selecting products and notify you of specials or promotions that I run. That's as a regular client. The second way to win is to become a preferred client and get your products at a discount. I have a sheet I was going to show you here of the preferred client benefits. It's just easier. So when you are a preferred client, you pay $20 and you enjoy the benefits of shopping, and you can read this, with a 20% discount for a year. Okay, so you get a 20% discount no matter what you order. You could order 1 item and you get 20% discount on it. If you order, your first order is equal to $250 or more, the $20 fee is waived. Okay, you don't have to order monthly. You're not set up on auto ship. None of that. You're just simply paying $20 to get 20% off anytime you want. You also get rewards, cash rewards, and you can see the rewards listed here. So when you spend between $150 and $249.99, and that's before your 20% discount, you get a $10 reward. That comes off of your next purchase. So you can kind of look at this and see, this is the most popular way to use Arbonne. Who doesn't like a deal? You get your own ID. You get to go online and shop whenever you want. All of your information is saved, not credit cards, but your information as in if you have any cash rewards, if you have a 20% discount, if if you have shopped, you know, last month and are now shopping this month, it still has your address in there and so on. So it's very convenient. The other thing that I wanted to show you is our special value packs. I had a couple people in the party ask about how expensive Arbonne is and if it's affordable to use. So these special value packs we've put together for our preferred clients. And what happens with these special value packs is your fee, your $20 fee is automatically waived. So you don't even pay that at all. And we offer them at a 40% discount. So this is our anti-aging line. Our anti-aging line includes the toner, the cleanser, the toner, the serum, eye cream, day cream, night cream. And we also have our Genius Pads, which is a plant-based retinoid resurfacing pad. So normally these products all come, that whole set, which will last you between, if you're an extremely conservative user, I know people who have gotten 6-7 months out of them. Most of the time, using twice a day, it lasts between 3 to 4 months. So you're still getting a good usage out of them. Normally that comes to $418. If you are a preferred client and just purchasing at the 20% discount, you get it would be $334. Arbonne, because we want to take care of you. We truly want to provide you with the best deal possible. So that's why we put these together. For the preferred client, you get an additional savings of $83.60. So if you get this whole set, it's $250.80. That's 40% off. And if you're a new preferred client, your $20 fee is waived, and you get to choose a free product, a $50 free product. So we have two different anti-aging lines. We have the regular one. This is for a little bit more mature skin. If you're above, I always tell people if you're above the age of 45, this would be the one that you may want for yourself. And then you can see, and I'm going to post these in the Facebook group as well. So there you can see the savings of normally $441. If you just received 20%, it would be $352. But with the 40% discount, it's $264.60. So again, very exciting. This is our, and I'll post this one for everyone to see. This is our nutrition and face line together. This is by far my favorite package. And I'll tell you why. You get so much for nutrition, for the health and wellness of your family in this package. We walk you through how to balance health in your house, how if your goal is weight loss, to lose weight, but if it's not to lose weight and just to get healthy, we provide you with meals that are family friendly, shopping list, and so on. So you can really change your outlook in 30 days by doing this program with us. And you don't even have to do the program if you just want to incorporate this set, but this is super popular. You can get it for $241, again at a 40% discount. Or this is the page. I wasn't quite sure where it was. This is the page I was talking about. So let's say you want an assortment of items. You still want a good deal. Yes, the 20% is on the table, but another option is when you choose $250 worth of products, first of all, your $20 fee is waived, but you also qualify for an extra $125 worth of products, but you only pay $25, okay? So you can receive $375 worth of products and yet only pay $225. Why is that? Because your 20% off of the $250 is $50 off of that. So you're actually paying $200 plus an extra $25 equals $225 for $375 worth of stuff. So again, if you purchase $500 worth of stuff, then you're able to add an extra $250, and your price you're paying for an extra $250 is $50 worth. So you receive $750 worth of product for only $450. That's huge. You can totally redo your house in that. You can get nutrition products and so on. So that's one thing I wanted to share with you all. And let's see. Okay, I stopped the sharing screen. So if anything I've said interests you, if you're interested in the business, I'd love to talk to you more about the business. Like I said, I'm very excited about the business. I'm going to share one more screen so you can just see a snapshot of, well, no, I'm not. Oh, wait, here, maybe it is. I'm still getting used to this whole sharing screen thing. So right here is our compensation plans, just real quick to show you the financial side of things that's available with Arbonne. At a district manager, which is the level that I'm currently at, as far as management, the monthly range is $250 to $1,000. Can go higher than that. I can attest to it usually being higher than that, but these are just averages. The area manager, that's when the company becomes willable, so everything I'm building actually goes to my family. It can will to them if something happens to me. That's between $1,000 and $4,000 a month. Regional vice president is an exciting level because you earn your Mercedes-Benz at this level. So if you're in the market for a new car, this might be something that interests you. And that average monthly income is between $4,000 and $8,000. And then we have our national vice president. And we usually say it takes about between 1 to 3 months to become a district manager, between 3 months to 2 years to become an area manager, between 1 and 3 years to become a regional vice president, and a national vice president takes about 5 years. So I always like to ask people, like, if you had 5 years to give to a business and could be making $21,000 a month, wouldn't you do it? So that is something to think about. And if you want to hear more about the business, I'd love to share that with you. If you have any questions about the products that I may or may not have gone over, please don't hesitate to ask. I have to admit, I'm not real experienced in doing these online parties, so it's hard to know exactly what people are looking for. So there, like I said in the beginning, there's no silly questions. So just ask, because you know, I would love to be able to help you find what works best for you. So thanks for joining us. Christina, did you have any questions or anything?
I know somebody was interested in the baby products.
The baby line?
Yeah. And the picture that you had posted on Facebook, was that rosacea, the rash or whatever that was on
Yes.
the arms? What was? Okay. I had somebody interested in that as well.
Okay. So part of the reason, what? Go ahead. I can't hear you. What were you saying?
I'll send that to her. I just wanted to make sure that that's what that was.
Yes, it was the baby line. One of the things that launched me kind of into starting my business is my son, who the picture in the Facebook group is not a picture of my son. It's a picture of another lady, but my son had really horrible eczema. My middle son had horrible eczema. And I was one of those, although I used Arbonne's makeup, I didn't use anything else that Arbonne had to offer at that time. And my mom had given me the baby lotion, and it said, you need to use this Arbonne baby lotion and it will help with his eczema. And I'm like, no, it's fine. I'm going to do what the doctor says to do. So we went through 4 different prescribed creams for his eczema. And he was about 9 months old at this point after going through 4 different creams, and I was religious with them. Nothing seemed to work. And he was already a pretty difficult baby, so that was hard for me. And so finally I'm just like, okay, whatever, I'm going to try what my mom gives me. Like, she's going to be wrong, but I'm going to try it. And so I did. And his eczema was cleared up within a week. So at that point I went, okay, maybe there's more to this than what I think. And so the baby products are one of the first things that I started using. aside from the makeup when it came to Arbonne, and I use the whole line. And they have a sunscreen, a wash, and when I say, like, my kids are still 3 and 5, and they're still using the baby products. I'll transition them to the next stage when they're closer to like 10. So I have used the baby wash on myself. So it's not like it's just for babies, okay? So I'm hoping, I wrote a letter in and I said, I think you should change this to babies and toddlers and middle children. Like, I don't know, to cover that age gap. But they have the wash, the lotion, the which is just a regular lotion, diaper rash cream, and then they have the sunscreen. So those are, you can get them as a set, you can get them individually, and again, they are amazing products, help tremendously with, with my son's eczema, and also my older one, my 13-year-old, has some acne spots, and the diaper rash cream is great because you can take it and you can put it on your red spots. I just have something popped up on my screen, but maybe you can't see it. You can put it on his red spots, and his red spots are gone the next morning. So I really like that too. But does that answer kind of a little bit about the baby set? And I'll post more information in that Facebook group of the actual ingredient sheets.
So the diaper rash cream, is that what is it? Is that what it is, diaper rash cream?
Well, actually, I use the lotion on the eczema. I use the wash and the lotion. I was using Johnson & Johnson wash, the lavender, because I usually gave my kids baths at night. So I use the lavender to kind of calm them down. But I took the Johnson & Johnson away and started using the baby line in the wash and then the baby line lotion. And I applied the lotion 3 times a day for a week, and it was gone.
Okay, well, like Ruby still gets like a rash, like a diaper rash, and anything I put on it burns or like it hurts for her to use it, and it's diaper rash cream. It's supposed to, it says on there that it's soothing.
Right. And my experience has been that sometimes the cream, when somebody's skin is so raw that a cream can still burn, if you will, like kind of especially what kids would call burn, because there's no protectant there. Their skin is not protected at all. But if you're using the same cream and it's not getting better, then I would say you might want to try the diaper rash cream. I love the diaper rash cream. A lot of people use it on sunburns if they have a sunburn or something like that. So I think it's very versatile. But I'm not going to say that it won't sting a little bit, because if your skin is that raw, anything is going to sting a little bit.
It's like that when she eats like anything like spaghetti sauce, any like kind of red sauce, like anything tomato based, she'll get like a rash maybe around her mouth or tiny.
Yeah, and then and that's where, like, because it's probably the acid from the tomatoes, and so that's where you could put the diaper rash cream, and it's kind of like she's young enough, she might not think anything of it, but it stays kind of white. I mean, it's thicker, so it's not like it really rubs into your skin, but you just kind of want that layer there, and that would definitely help. Yeah, because that's what Boyd does.
On her face at night before she goes to bed, I put the night cream on her. And I just use I've never thought of using it on her, but whenever she has but I wondered if the Arbonne cream burned at all. Does it have alcohol in it or something?
No, I can't say no. There might be a plant alcohol. Like, we don't often think of plants having alcohol, but there are some plants that have like a plant alcohol in them that we'll pull out and we'll use in the products. I don't think the baby line has any of that, but I'll post the ingredient sheets there so you can see that. I personally, it's never stung me. It's never made my skin feel like it's kind of on fire or anything like that, and nor has it made Boyd's skin feel like that. but everyone's skin is a little bit different. So I wouldn't want to say that she might not experience a little bit of stinging if it's really raw.
But there's just that amount of time that it hurts her before it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and I can get you a sample of that if you want to try it before you would maybe buy it, and that way you can see if it kind of irritates her at all or not.
A more expensive package, because like you said, I can just go through and get
yeah
like for the whole house. I mean, it sounds like a lot at first, but then when you know, like, I don't wash my face 2-3 times a day. I'm good to remember to do it every day.
Yeah.
So it lasts me nearly a year. I mean, it lasts me a really long time. But like I said, and I do use it on Ruby's face, and I use it a little here, but I just don't have to use so much of it, and that's just how. So if I can get enough stuff for, like the vitamins and the shakes and different things, the fizz sticks.
Yeah.
I mean, when you stretch it out over a long period of time, when you use such a small amount of it, and the fizz sticks, I use a lot of that because
they're hard not to. They're hard not to use more of. Well, the other thing about this, and I know I'm a consultant, and so I have had some people who have said, well, you can say what you want, but I'm happy to show people this also. I'm kind of one of those anal people that keeps track of every little expense that we have. So when I go to the grocery store, I break it out into my accounting system of personal care products and, paper products, and then grocery products and so on. So before Arbonne, not 10 years ago, we're talking like 3 years ago, before I used the makeup. When I say started using Arbonne 10 years ago, it was the makeup that I started using. That's as broad as I got. About 3 years ago is when I transferred our whole house over to Arbonne. I transferred all of even our bathroom soap that we use to wash our hands, even all of the kids' shampoo, even my 13-year-old's face wash, and other than Dawn detergent, you're not going to find anything non-Arbonne in our personal care products, okay? So, what?
Norwex.
Norwex, yeah. And I use with Norwex, they use the microfiber cloth. So, right. Like, even the cleaning products isn't really cleaning, like, it's the microfiber. So that's what I use. So we don't have, like, it's our vitamins are Arbonne, it's just, that's the way it is. So 3 years ago, when I transferred everything over, I got a little nervous because we live on a budget. I mean, my husband works in New Haven, Missouri, small town, small business. We live like most other people in, small town America live. We were one income, 3 kids. We have a modest house, and, it's a small house, 1,300 square feet. We have 2 cars that are both paid for, but, we live on a budget. We don't have expendable money to go out to eat and everything. So I was nervous. It's not like I'm coming from a background of having a lot of money to spend on personal care products and so on. But let me tell you, from the perspective of having kids who have struggled with their health, or myself who has struggled with their health, and the more reading I do, the more it became important to me to watch what I was putting on our skin and to go with a company that I trusted. And I trusted Arbonne. So about 3 years ago is when we made the switch. Well, I can tell you that now what I spend on our personal care products is about half of what I was spending before I switched to Arbonne. So although Arbonne's products are more expensive, and I'm not going to argue that fact, you're going to get a link to be able to go online. You're going to be able to see, our shampoo, it's $20 before a discount for our shampoo. yes, that's a true thing. You can go to the grocery store and get it for $5. I understand that. But what are you putting in your hair? What are you putting on your skin? What are you putting on your kids' skin? And how long is it going to last you? Because what are the fillers they put in there to be able to offer it to you for so cheap? Are you going to go through it twice as fast? So I can tell you that I spend less now than I did when I was buying it at a grocery store. And I'm getting paid to do this. So Arbonne also pays me on the products that I'm using. So one can say, well, you're getting paid. Of course you're going to say that. Hey, I'm happy to show you my books. I mean, if that's what it takes to show you that this is cheaper. And initially, no. Initially, it is going to be an investment. I mean, you saw the numbers. If you spend, if you chose $500 worth of products, you get 20% off of that, which is $100 off of that. So you're actually spending $400, right? You can still add another $250 to that and pay $50. So your total is $450 for $750 worth of product. You can double up on so much stuff and be set for a year with an order like that. I'm not kidding you. So $750 worth of products, you spend $450 before tax and shipping. Yeah, of course, it's investment, and you might not have $450, and that's okay. But maybe you have $150 and you can get started on some of this stuff. Maybe a party interests you, hosting a party. You're able to, with Christina, I'm really hoping that she's able to get some of the great rewards we have where you can get up to 80% off of the products, free product, and so on. So I'm really excited for her that she can do that. But if maybe you're interested in hosting a party also. So order a little bit from Christina so that she can order, so that she can get some of her rewards. And then let's have a party for you. We can do these online parties. I can come to your home, do facial parties, do nutrition parties, do makeup parties. A mother-daughter party is a huge party to do because, daughters, if you have a teenage daughter, they're really starting to get into makeup. Well, you want them using good makeup. So Arbonne has good makeup to use, safe makeup to use. But yeah, that's a way to get products at an 80% discount also. Being a consultant is huge. Being a consultant, you can make money your first month. Your sign-up fee is minimal. Our training conference is coming up in Vegas in April. There's still time to earn your way to Vegas. How cool would that be? You could be in Vegas, be there to kick off your business. I mean, kick off your business before you go. Be there, earn your way there, which, let me tell you, really they make it easy because they want people there. And go and be able to experience this and make an income and buy products at a discount that are safe for your family. So I could go on and on and on and turn this video into 3 hours, but that might be kind of boring for you. So anyway, but if you're good, Christina, I'm gonna get off of here. We'll wrap it up. I finally got my computer working, so I think I should be able to post a link. We're gonna keep the party open for a little while. If I need to hop back on, this Zoom is easy to do. I can hop back on so that I can have a conversation with somebody. If somebody needs to have a conversation, it is so easy to do. So let me know if you want to do that. I could not figure out how to upload the video from last week, but I think I got it down. I've played around with it enough that I think I figured out how to do it for this week. So I'm going to post this video in the party group for those that couldn't hook into it tonight, and hopefully they can watch it and have any questions. Does that sound good?
Good.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. You all have a wonderful evening. Thanks for joining in. Appreciate it. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.